I hope you all are doing great. A very short introduction of myself. My name is Kalyan Jyoti Kashyap, aka Klanz, a music producer and EDM composer and a DJ from Assam. I am 19 years old and currently I am pursuing a degree in BCA from Dibrugarh University, Assam. BCA stands for Bachelor's in Computer Application. So it's not like I came into being a music producer because it was my childhood dream or so. No, it wasn't like that. My parents are the one who have suggested me to give music a try. I know it's quite the irony that my Indian parents, despite of pushing me towards being an engineer or a doctor, have gave me a chance to give music a try. I'm really grateful to them, and I believe that was a relief in my part. Talking about my parents, my father was an active persona in the cultural field, and he plays guitar. He also excels at mandolin and tabla. My mother is not much interested in music. Then they gave me the chance to learn mandolin and tabla. It was the year of 2012 when they got me into mandolin and tabla classes. It went for like 5 years, and I then completed my mandolin and tabla classes, and that's how I got into the world of music. Then my music teacher gave me an opportunity to perform live mandolin. It was an event in Mathura, Uttar Pradesh. That was my first live performance, and fortunately I got the first prize in that competition. So, and from then I got that motivation in me that yes, I can do something with music. Although that didn't last long, then I guess you know about Jio, how Jio changed the entire scene of internet in India. People started creating YouTube channels at that time. Then I also was curious about all the stuff like creating a channel and posting videos. So I was fascinated by that. Then I also started an YouTube channel, and I named it Techno Boy, and I started posting videos on gaming and all those stuff. I started posting videos on some tips and tricks about some games and all those stuff. Slowly my channel started growing, subscribers and views, and within 2 to 3 years maybe, it reached 96,000 subscribers. I was actually happy that being a teenager, I have achieved such amount of subscribers, and I have almost uploaded around 400 to 500 videos on the channel. But what happened, being a teenager, it's very hard to decide what to do and what not to do. So I don't know why, but I decided to quit YouTube and start focusing on music and my studies. And I did that. After a week, a person from Punjab, he mailed me, asked me if I'd like to sell my YouTube channel. Then I thought that yeah, it's my chance. I shall sell my YouTube channel and focus on my music thing. So he gave me an offer of 30,000 rupees. Then I accepted. I sold my YouTube channel to him for 30,000 rupees. Then what I did was extremely foolish. I bought an iPad with that money. I could have saved that money, and I could have invested that money on my musical equipments or anything. But you can measure the magnitude of my dumbness at that time. So I used that particular money and bought an iPad. And then what I did next, I then started listening to EDM. So EDM stands for electronic dance music. So slowly the interest in EDM started rising in me, and I started listening to artists like Martin Garrix, Avicii, Alan Walker, Skrillex, and many artists. I like the fact that they have their own unique sound, and I also wanted to become like them. So what I did, I opened YouTube and searched on YouTube that how to actually make music. Then I got to know that there's a thing called DAW. DAW stands for Digital Audio Workstation. These are the softwares where we can produce music. So what I did, at that time there was the software called FL Studio. There are other several DAWs like Ableton, GarageBand, and many more. So what I did, I installed FL Studio, And I thought pushing some buttons would do the work for me, but I was completely wrong. The first user interface when I opened FL Studio scared me. And I was like, no, I have to learn how this DAW actually works, how plugins, how samples, how the effects actually work. So then I started learning about electronic dance music production, and slowly I started doing something out of it. Then there was a friend of mine whose name is DXA. He is also a good producer in Assam currently. We both planned for a song, and that was my first song. So my idea was, I told him that let's make a song, let's blend our Assamese culture, the instrument we have, we have Bihu Pepa, Bihu Gogona, Hutuli, Dhul, Bihu Dhul, and many cultural instruments, folk instruments. So my idea was to blend Assamese instrument with the EDM stuff. So we worked on this project for a month, and we did it. We were actually a little bit nervous there because it was the first time we were doing that, and we were not sure that people would love it or not. Then after a month we released it. We didn't have a good video for it also. So what we did, we collected some stock footages of nature and all, and then we used that and uploaded the video, uploaded the song. The name of the song is Ami Ohomia. Ami Ohomia, if I translate it into English, it means we are Assamese. So after a year, it surpassed 1 million views, and we were really shocked. The 1 million views was completely organic, and we were shocked that this is unbelievable. How did we do this? Then what happened? I started posting more songs. I started making more songs with him. The next song was then Bohagi, then Motolia Mon, and many more songs. I like the fact that I did something out of music, and my idea actually worked, and people started liking it. Then recently I made songs like Bohagi, Baahi, and most of them are based on the Assamese cultural instrument and the blending of Assamese folk instrument with EDM. Then recently I have also made a song named Biya. Biya in Assamese means wedding. So it's basically a wedding song, and I have made this song with one of the finest singer in Assam. His name is Asujya Borpatra, and shockingly it got around 3 to 4 million views within 3 to 4 weeks, and it was a success for us. So that's how I have been doing it. And actually my vision is to do something new with our culture, and I want to push my culture through music all over the world. For example, I guess you have heard about DJ Snake and some other artists like Major Lazer. What they do is they travel around the world and find sounds and use those sounds and in their track. For example, I guess you have heard the song Magenta Rhythm. So that song, when you hear the song, when the drop hits, you know about the instrument Shehnai. So what he did was he used our Indian instrument Shehnai in his song. So that's my question, that if a foreigner can use our cultural instrument into his song and promoting it all over the world, why can't I, being an Indian, can use my own culture and folk instrument through music to the world? So that's what I want to do. Okay, anyways, now I would like to show, I'll give a little breakdown of my track Bohagi, that how I have made the song and how I actually produce music and how I blend all those cultural stuff into EDM. I hope you can see the screen. This is the project of Bohagi. Firstly, I would like to play a little bit of the track. this is the first drop. Now I'm playing the second drop. Thank you. So the second drop consists of our Assamese instrument bihu pepa. It is also known as buffalo horn. It actually is a buffalo horn. So let me play it. The drop goes like this. So now I'm going to break it down. Yeah, okay. So the pepa actually sounds like this. This is the raw recording pepa. So this is how it sounds like. So what I did next, I have chopped it down into little pieces. So here you can see, this is a plugin called SliceX, where I can make little chops of any audio. So I then, when I chop it down, it sounds like this. So it gets chopped into different pieces. So then I have made this melody that came into my mind. And it sounds like this. So this is the first melody, and the second melody goes like this. I did the same step for this also. This is the second melody. So it goes, it gets repeated. Okay, now I'm going to show another instrument which is called gogona. It's an Assamese instrument. It sounds like this. Then our bihu dhol. It sounds like this. So what I did, I have again chopped it, according to the tempo of the song. Then it sounds like this. So I've used it as a filler or something. Okay, now let me show the drums. So the drum goes like this. This is a simple drum beat, and then here I have layered all the sounds together. Then we also have some chants like this and like this to give the energy to the track, to give that bihu feeling to the track. So all together it then sounds like this. This was it. This is how I've done the song. Conclude my speech by explaining something from my experience. So we must be grateful for all the bare minimum things we currently have with us. We must focus on extracting out the maximum thing out of the minimum thing. mouse which cost me around 200 to 300 rupees. I bought it from some market and I've been using it since 2 years. I can still buy a mouse which will cost me around 4,000 to 5,000 rupees, but I'm still using that mouse because it has no major issues with it. So that's why I want to tell everyone that we must use the maximum output from the minimum things we currently have with us. So lastly, I would like to conclude my speech by saying that if there's a will, there's definitely a way. I stand by this quote. Thank you.